Struggling to get things done while juggling mom life, career, and or business? Between managing kids, trying to run a business, and maintain my sanity, productivity seems impossible. But over the years, with lots of trial and error, I have finally found some key features that help me manage it all. So if you're a busy mom or girly trying to balance it all, this video is for you. Hey, I'm JoJo. I'm a mom, entrepreneur, career girly, and all-around busy girly trying to balance it all. Now, I know firsthand how frustrating it can be to try and balance running a household and building the business or the career. But trust me, you do not have to choose between being a great mom or running a successful business or career. Today, I'm going to be sharing my top productivity hacks that keep me from feeling like I'm drowning from a never-ending to-do list. But before we dive in, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and let me know you're excited about this video. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any future uploads about mom life, business, and style. Okay. Let's start with a game changer for me, and that has been time blocking. If you feel like you are constantly bouncing back and forth between mom life and work life, you're doing all the things but you're never really getting things done, you definitely need to try time blocking. It will literally change your life. So what is time blocking? Basically, instead of me bouncing from different tasks all throughout the day, I have a schedule where I block off specific times of my day for very specific tasks. And hopefully that makes sense. Whether it's work, family, running errands, self-care, I break my day into blocks. Here's an example of my time block schedule here. And basically what I did to create this is I made a list of all my weekly priorities, and then whether it was work, client photo shoots, strategy calls, picking up the boys, Pilates, whatever were top priorities for my week, I made a list of those, and then I basically blocked and carved out time in my week to make sure that I am touching every area point of my to-do list and my task list and my must-haves for the week. So for example, today is Friday, and as you guys can see on my time block calendar that I'm supposed to be creating content if I'm not shooting, right? And that's what we're doing today. Of course, every day is different, but having my time blocking calendar and knowing what I need to be doing for specific time frames of the day definitely helps so that I'm fully present in whatever I'm doing at the moment, and I am not bouncing from one thing to the other where ultimately nothing ever really gets done. Next up is one of the biggest time savers of my life, and that's meal prepping, y'all. Because let's be for real, between chasing toddlers, trying to run a business, showing up in my career, the last thing I want to do is spend hours trying to figure out and prepare what everybody is going to be eating every single day. Here is why I love meal prepping. Number one, it saves me hours during the week. I no longer worry about last minute cooking stress. Now, because I do have toddlers, sometimes they're really funny about what I make, but at minimum, I know what we are going to eat is already covered. Number two, it reduces decision fatigue. One less thing that I have to think about making a decision for during the week. The most I have to decide is, which one of these do I feel like eating today? And I love that for me. Lastly, it keeps me and my family eating healthier. I do a meal prep, fairly healthy meals. So it really helps us avoid having to stop and get fast food and quick, unhealthy alternatives. Now, when I meal prep, which is typically on Sundays, I meal prep 3 to 4 meals. So basically lunches and dinners, and I do try to prepare a couple snacks as well. Now, I will be creating a more detailed video on my channel really soon about my meal prepping formula, how I shop, what I cook, and how I prepare everything, because the girlies over on Instagram, whenever I post my meal preps, everybody is always like, what is the secret? How do you do this? Blah, blah, blah. So yes, I'm going to be making a video all about it. And yeah, while we're talking about the gram, if you are not already following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. It'll be on the screen, I'm more than sure. Even meal prepping a few meals makes a big difference throughout your week, and you'd honestly be surprised how smoothly your week goes. For me personally, on weeks where I don't meal prep, I struggle the most, because it's always at 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock that you're like, what are we having for dinner? So yeah, meal prep and say bye-bye to that. And another game changer, and this is for my busy moms because I forget to use this too, is my online shopping services. I don't know why sometimes I'm ripping and running, doing all these things, coming from work, and I didn't place an online order for grocery pickup. I have Instacart, Kroger's, Publix, Walmart, Sam's. Everyone does free online pickup orders. So why are we stressing ourselves trying to beat picking up our kids and making it to the grocery store when we can just do an online pickup order? I'm speaking to you guys and myself that I need to use that tool more, and I figured that was a really good tip that I should remind you guys about using so that you are as productive and we're not spending hours ping-ponging through 3 or 4 different grocery stores to get the job done. So the third hack, we are going to talk about the power of systems and automations. As mom and busy women, we already have a million and one things that we're thinking about, so why not let technology handle some of that? Now, I use systems in my life and business, so I'm going to share with you some of my favorites. First and foremost, we are going to start with Notion. Now, I use Notion again in my business, but I also use it in my personal life to organize my day-to-day tasks. So basically on Sunday, what I do is go in and make a to-do list of my weekly to-dos, like high priority items for the week that need to be done, and then every night I plan out the next day, if that makes sense. On Sundays I map out my week and my to-dos for Monday, and Monday night I plan for Tuesday night I plan for Wednesday, so on and so forth. Yes, I still time block, like hack number 1, like I told you guys about, but having a to-do list and specific things that I know I need to get done on a daily helps me be the most productive during my time blocks, if that makes sense. Hopefully I said that where it makes sense. Another personal system or automation that I think I sleep on a lot, and I'm telling you guys this because I'm telling myself this too, is that why are we not using online grocery order delivery or pickup? Whichever one you feel most comfortable with. Now, I find myself a lot of times ripping and running, trying to get from this place, that place, and stop at the grocery store, and I gotta go to Costco, and I gotta go to Publix for this, when I could just be ordering my groceries online for pickup or delivery. Such a time saver, such a good way to maximize your day and be productive. Online grocery shopping, Publix, Kroger's, Sam's, Costco, everybody has a delivery service, a free order pickup, and we need to maximize and capitalize off of that. So yes, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm talking to me as well, and that's why I put that down, because I was like, I need to be doing this, but I need to let the girls know not to forget to be doing it as well. So because some of you guys may have business or you guys are career girlies, I did want to mention some of the systems and automations that I use in my business as well. Number 1, guys, I use Notion in my business, but we are going to talk about Trello, which is very similar to Notion. You can put your task on there and to-dos and due dates and all of the things to really structure and organize your tasks. And I like to use Trello for my photography clients. I use it a lot for due dates for when their edits are due, so I can stay on top of edits when they're due and everything stays in order. In addition to Trello, I love using Klaviyo, and that is an email marketing system. I use it to send emails out to my clients. But one of the automation features that I really love is, so I basically have it set up where when my client purchases a photo shoot package, it automatically sends them an email with their next steps, frequently asked questions, and even makeup artist recommendations. I used to send this email out manually every time somebody purchased a photo shoot package. Now, when every minute of my day matters, it is very important that I set systems in my back office to free up some time and let technology handle it, because baby, we got other things to do. I'm more than sure if you are career girly or you're in business, you use Google Calendar, and if it is not on my Google Calendar, it does not exist. Every part of my life, my clients' photo shoots, bookings for my studio, everything goes on my Google Calendar. It is bae. My kids' doctor's appointments, my appointments, nail appointments. Like I said, y'all, if it is not on my Google Calendar, it does not exist. Now, last but not least is going to be Canva and CapCut, because if you're an entrepreneur or a business owner and you are not using Canva and CapCut, what are you doing? Because now you can literally create things for your business, content, marketing material, all of the things right at your fingertips. Because I am from the old school way of content creation where everything had to be done on your laptop and you had to transport it to your phone and do all of the things. Now there are so many apps and tools and features that are right on your phone where you can be doing this stuff on the go. So yes, Another favorite. Now, by having these systems in place, it definitely helps me free up some mental space where I can focus on things that actually matter. Last but not least, and this is a huge one, is going to be setting boundaries. And I know it's easier said than done, but as moms, entrepreneurs, career-driven women, it is very easy for us to let our work spill into our family time, or let mom life take over your work. So how I set boundaries: number one, I make sure to communicate my schedule with my family. That way everybody is on one accord. Having a time block schedule really helps with this. Number two is I set office hours. If you are a mom, you already know that once you pick up them kids, so everything I need to get done, I make sure that I have time before picking them up, bath time, bedtime, dinner, and all of the things, as well as after I get done putting them down for the night, that I have set office hours to get my work done. Before and after that, in between that, it's non-negotiable. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, and this was before becoming a mom, it was actually when I was just juggling my career and business, was that saying no is a form of self-care. If it does not align with your priorities, it is totally fine to turn it down. Because a lot of times we think we can do everything, and we always take on more than we can handle. It's always going to cause more work than you thought. So saying no is totally fine. So there you have it. Those are my top productivity hacks that help me juggle all of the things as a busy mom, entrepreneur, and career girly. These hacks have definitely changed the game for me. Now trust me, I know that every day does not always go as planned, but when you're trying to be productive, it's better to have a plan than no plan at all. Now, which one of these hacks are you gonna try first? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want more content of me juggling life, career, business, always style, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.